Hey guys, it's Michelle. We are back for part 2 of my Amazon and random items haul. So while we were out that weekend, I'll show you the rest of the Amazon stuff at the end. I want to show you the more fun stuff. So I always keep like a book that I'm getting rid of in my purse so that when I go to a free library I can put it into the free library. But this time I found one in the free library that looked interesting. So I don't know anything about it. It just says Guru Dev Singh with Ambrosio Imbinosa, The Art of Healing. So I thought that would be a cool book to read. I didn't buy this book. I found the free library in an art town. We decided to take a trip to an area that had a lot of galleries because we wanted to look at some art, and we were, like I said, in an artsy area. So when I found the library, I was hoping to find some more arty kind of books in there, but that's fine. I was really happy for this, and I left one of my books in its place, which is something I like to try to do, like, you know, take a book, leave a book kind of thing. Like, I don't just want to take a book, but I know people do. But anyway, while we were in that area, I am going to show you, I'm not even sure if I can show you the whole thing because of what she is, but I did find a piece of art from a local artist in that area, and I fell in love with this. It's a watercolor, which isn't something, I mean, I appreciate watercolors, but I normally don't go out of my way for them. Once she's framed, I can't wait. She looks like she belongs in a Paris bistro. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'll show you. Yeah, it's a nude, but it's this lady in a chair. You really can't appreciate her for, you know, what she is. The colors are just gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. I love her so much. I wasn't there. There was another piece that they had that was really, really beautiful. It was all framed and everything. That was an oil piece that was gorgeous. And I really wasn't, I mean, I was there to look at art. I wasn't necessarily going to buy anything, but when I saw her, I can't wait to frame it, because I'm going to hang her in my room when it's finally, the room that I normally film in with the shoe wall. When I finally get to where I want it, that's where she's going to be, and I'm so excited for it. Like, it's taking me a long time. We'll do a sit and chat and talk about like the healing and all this other stuff and other things that have been going on. But she is going to be in that room. I love her to pieces. I'll probably post a picture of her on Instagram, obviously with certain areas blocked out, because you know how some people can be weird with nudity. I went to school for art. I've drawn many nude models and stuff. Like, to me, I just see shadows when it comes to like drawing the nude body. And I'll get more into like the whole details on my experiences with that, but I think she's gorgeous. I do know if I post her online that people can take it the wrong way, but I will post her with everything, certain areas blocked out, so you can get kind of a better feel of what she looks like. But she's beautiful and I love her. She's very nice. So back to what I got from Amazon. So these are Valentine's Day gifts. Joey bought me the one that I'm going to show you, and this was kind of one I bought for the two of us for Valentine's Day. I mean, like, I technically bought it, I did get him something else, but I bought this, and I was like, this is something for both of us. Because I've had my eye on these for quite some time, and I finally bought them. So this is by Speakeasy, and they're called coupe glasses, and they actually have menus on the back, like recipes. This is a set of 4 glasses. I'll show you what they look like. My grandfather had a plastic set similar to these, which is the other reason why I was really that's what I'm looking for here. Looking into these. So I'll pick one up so you can see. Oh, I'll just show you them in the... So pretty. So these are... Oh, I got a string hanging off it. Like the old-fashioned champagne. Like, I know that these are sometimes used for champagne. What do they use them for on here? A lot of the recipes on here have gin or cognac, but I remember, and you'll see it in old movies too, where they'll serve champagne in something like this. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm thinking like as far as bubbles and stuff go, and it's very shallow glass. But I remember being a kid and my grandfather, like on New Year's, the adults would drink champagne from this. And the plastic ones would actually go into the stem. Do you remember those, what I'm talking about? I'm sure they still make them, but it looked like this, but the liquid would go into the stem as well. But anyway, I've been wanting this type of glass for quite some time. I just think it's so cute and pretty and, you know, a little classic drink for when I finally have my own house and maybe a really cute little bar. These would be beautiful. That's the idea anyway. And I'll talk about like my endeavors with that as well, like how I feel about that whole situation has changed a lot, and I think in a healthier way. So we'll get to that in another video. Anyway, so now let me show you what Joey, he also got me flowers and he made me some chocolate dipped strawberries. But this, I'm so excited for. As you guys know, I'm myself am an artist. I am getting back into my drawing and my paintings again. I haven't, if you guys want me to show you, I could do that. It's nothing special, but I'd be more than happy to show you. But I went to school for art education. I have a huge love for art. It's been a part of who I am for as long as I can remember. Like even as a child, like I was always creating something. And there's certain artists that always speak to me and stuff like that. And I've talked to you about Taijin previously. This one is awesome. Like his story hits a little close to home because I have my grandfather who had a similar tale in some respect as far as his story. But his artwork, I know you already know his art. You just may not know you know his art, depending on your age group. But Joey bought me this book. It's The Art of Peter Max. Let me show you the back of it. So he is very famous for drawing the Statue of Liberty, but Peter Max is known as like the father of the color of the 60s. When you think of the 60s and you think of the bright colors and all the weird kind of shapes and stuff, you actually have Peter Max to thank for that. It was his work that was very influential on the 60s. He also did, which he doesn't get, he did work like this, but it was his actual, like, the Woodstocky stuff. Like, you can see here, he was he's still alive. He is a very talented man. But it's his use of color that he's most famous for, and the weird shapes and stuff. I'm trying to show you something that should be very recognizable to you. He designed, like, the Woodstock dove. I mean, some of these you may recognize if you were from that era. Like, he was, like, trademarked on all kinds of things like coin purses and posters and stuff like that. You could buy anything. In the 80s, they were making watches with him on it. Yeah, here's one of the 80s watches. I'm trying to find something that I feel that most people would recognize as, oh yeah, I've seen that before. But maybe not. Like I said, I think the Woodstock dove would probably be the one that's probably, I would feel, the most infamous. His use of color is so striking. So here's some florals that he's done. I'm trying to do this so gingerly. Look at his use of color. I love his use of color. Because like one single stroke has multitude of different colors within it, and it's so beautiful. Yeah, his work is one of my favorites for sure. And I've always said I would love to own a Peter Max, but I don't really like, it wouldn't really fit with my motif. I know I'm getting closer to, okay. So these are two very famous ones. So here is the Umbrella Man, and this is I think it's called the Angel of Hope. Because he did create an angel to raise money for children's cancer. I'm trying to find, he did so many different things. Like, here we go. Bird guitar. Angel of with heart. Okay, so here's some that you would probably recognize a little bit more. So here, I don't know if you can see it. That is like, when I think of Woodstock, like the concert, it's this image that you see. It's the little dove on the guitar. And this isn't focusing the way I need it to. Okay. So there is the dove on the guitar. And I've seen it in different color variations as well. And then over here is the Angel of Heart with Heart, which has raised a ton of money for children's cancer. But this book isn't easy to find. I believe this book is actually out of print now. I could be wrong. But I've been wanting this for quite some time. It talks about his life and his story. For those, I mean, I'm familiar with his story. Very familiar with his story. But it's got like his earlier things here. Like this Love one I know is very popular in the 60s. Oh, I'm running out of time. Of course we are. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going because we are running out of time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. And let me know what your favorite artist is, or if you're familiar with my man, Peter Max here. I'd love to hear it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.